Hello everyone, welcome back to Newton Gate Academy where we make your dreams come true. Today I am back with another bunch of phrases that all the native speakers use. In this video, I am going to give you most common phrases that you can use in your day-to-day conversation in order to sound like a native English speaker. And also, towards the end of the video, I am going to give you a bonus tip on how to remember these phrases and use these phrases in your day-to-day conversation. So for that, stick towards the end of the video, and also if you still haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel. Now, without further ado, let's dive into our today's lesson. The first phrase that we are going to discuss about today is at the drop of a hat. At the drop of a hat means to do something for someone without any hesitation or delay. When someone says, "I'm always there for you at the drop of a hat," that means he or she is always there for you to help you, to be by your side without any hesitation or without any delay. Another example, whenever his friends needed him, John would always be there at the drop of a hat. This means whenever his friends needed him, John would always be ready to help his friends without any hesitation or without any delay. Next, come hail or high water. When you say come hail or high water, that means you are determined to do something regardless of any situations or challenges that you face. Suppose you say, "I am going to meet you today, come hail or high water." This means I will meet you today, I am determined to meet you today, no matter what the situation is or no matter what comes. Another example, he is committed to finish his project today, come hail or high water. This means he is committed to complete the project today regardless of the challenges or the obstacles he might encounter. Fly off the handle. Fly off the handle means lose one's temper suddenly or unexpectedly. When you fly off the handle, you become suddenly very angry. For example, he flew off the handle when he heard about the delay. In a nutshell. In a nutshell means summarizing something in a concise manner. For example, the presentation was lengthy, but in a nutshell, it outlined our future plans. This means the presentation provided a brief summary of the company's future goals and plans. Leave no stone unturned. This year, I am going to land myself with my dream job in my dream company. I will leave no stone unturned. So, I will leave no stone unturned means to explore all the possibilities and to try someone's best. Example, the detectives left no stone unturned in their search for the lost child. The detectives left no stone unturned in their search for the lost child. This means the detectives made their all possible efforts and considered all the possibilities in the search for the lost child. The ball is in your court. Now where this ball comes from? So the ball in your court means it's your turn to take the action, or it's your responsibility to make the decision. Example, I have given you all the information. Now the ball is in your court. This means, as I have already given you all the information, now this is your responsibility to take action or make the decision. Through thick and thin, Rory and Ronnie are two best friends. They have always been together through thick and thin. So through thick and thin means to be there for someone in good times and in bad times as well. Basically, in all the circumstances to be with someone. For example, she promised to stand by him through thick and thin no matter what. This means she has promised to support him and be loyal to him no matter the circumstances or challenges they face. Up in arms. Up in arms means to be extremely angry or outraged. Example, the team was up in arms when the coach announced that they had to practice on Saturday. Come full circle. Come full circle means to return to the starting point or original situation. Example, after years of traveling, she came full circle and settled back in her hometown. This means after a long period of traveling and exploration, she has finally settled back in her hometown. Next, at number 11, we have cut corners. Cut corners means to do something in a quicker or cheaper way that sacrifices the quality. Example, the company cut corners on safety measures leading to the accidents in the workplace. This means the company, while building, did not pay attention to the safety measures, and as a result, the company is facing different accidents. Face the music. Face the music means to confront the consequences of one's action. Example, he knew he could not avoid the consequences of his actions anymore. It's time to face the music. That means he already knew that he could not avoid the consequences of his own actions. And that is why it was time to face those consequences, to give someone the benefit of the doubt. Wow, this is interesting. So to give someone benefit of the doubt means to trust in someone's good intention despite of some doubts or uncertainty. Example, I'm not sure if he is telling the truth, but I will give him the benefit of the doubt until I have more information. This means even though you are not sure whether to believe him or not, but still you are trusting him on his good intentions. Hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head means to describe or identify something accurately. Her analysis always hit the nail on the head, pinpointing the main causes of the problem. Another example, I think Mike hit the nail on the head when he said what is lacking in the company is the security. In hot water, when someone says I am in hot water even though he is sitting on his bed, what does he mean? I am in hot water simply means I am in trouble. Example, he found himself in hot water when his remark on the famous writer went public. In number 16, we have jump down someone's throat. Jump down someone's throat means to react angrily or defensively to someone's remark. Example, Austin jumped down her throat when she questioned his decision. This means when she questioned his decision, Austin became very angry and reacted in a rude way in his defense. Next, keep your chin up. Keep your chin up means to stay positive or optimistic in difficult situations. You can use this phrase to motivate others in their difficult situations. Example, even though the situations are tough now, you need to keep your chin up and keep going. Next, in number 18, we have let the cat out of the bag. When someone says let the cat out of the bag, this means to reveal a secret or disclose some information that was meant to be kept confidential. Example, she accidentally let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party. Miss the boat. Miss the boat means to lose an opportunity. Example, he missed the boat by not arriving on time at the interview. This means he missed the chance to get the job by not arriving on time at the interview. Out of the woods. Out of the woods means to be safe or out of danger. The doctor said the patient is still recovering, but he is out of the woods. This means even though the patient is still recovering, but he is out of danger right now. Next, to have a chip on one soldier. To have a chip on one soldier means to be easily offended. For example, Sonia says this to her friend, I don't like that boy at all. He always seems to have a chip on his soldier. Her friend asks, why do you say so? She answers, because he is always ready to argue with anyone. Next we have, let's play it by ear. Let's play it by ear means to do something spontaneously without a plan. Example, we are having a picnic tomorrow. Although we have no plan, but we have decided to play it by ear. Another interesting phrase we have, to read between the lines. To read between the lines means to understand the hidden or implied meaning in a situation or communication. Example, his cryptic message left me trying to read between the lines to figure out what he really meant. His cryptic message left me trying to read between the lines to figure out what he really meant. Our second last phrase is to turn over a new leaf. To turn over a new leaf means to make a new start or fresh start or to change someone's behavior for the better. Example, after serving his time in prison, he vowed to turn over a new leaf and lead a healthy life. And now comes the last phrase of the day, to take something with a grain of salt. To take something with a grain of salt means to be skeptical or to not believe something completely. Example, he always has a habit of exaggerating. So I always take his stories with a grain of salt. That means as he has a habit of exaggerating, you don't believe his story wholeheartedly. You just take his story with a skeptical mind. And with that we have come towards the end of the video. But before we end this video, as I said that I am going to give you a bonus tip on how to remember all the new words that we have learned and how to use those in our day-to-day conversation as well. All you have to do that, make your own personal dictionary. And this dictionary will be with the new words that you are learning. And then just try to make 3 or 4 sentences with the new word that you have learned. And after you write down that word, then make 2 or 3 sentences with that word. And as you make sentences with that word, also read that sentences loudly and try to visualize on what ways you can use these phrases or you can use these words, new words or vocabularies you can use. And that is how you can practice learning new words. So that's all for today. And if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. And if you still haven't subscribed the channel, please do subscribe and share this video with everyone who are also learning English with you. Until then, bye bye. Thank you.